girl went to jail, y'all. I got locked up, they won't let me out. Y'all see it by the title, your girl got arrested. Why? I'm about to tell y'all how. Stay tuned. So let's just get straight into this story, y'all. It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. And it's really funny because if you know me in real life, then you know I'm not the type to get in trouble like that. I have never been in the back of a police car ever in my life. I've always been that quiet girl sitting in the back of the classroom, the fly on the wall type of female. Yeah, like I don't like to get in trouble with the authority. I don't even like to get yelled at. So that's why this story is finna be so crazy. But let's just get straight into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with when it all happened on March in 2016. 2016 because I had my baby, my son. I had him in December 2015. So my son was 3 months old when all this happened, y'all. Keep up with the story because my son plays a big part in this story. Let's take it from the top, y'all. It was March 2016. It was my homegirl birthday. My homegirl, she was having a celebration. She was going out for her birthday and I got invited. She asked me, did I want to come? And I'm like, girl, yeah. So, okay. For the purpose of this video, I'm not gonna name anybody's name. We're gonna call the homegirl, her name gonna be Deasia. So Deasia is her birthday. She texted me on the phone, she like, I can't remember exactly how it went or what she said, but it was just like, it's my birthday, you know, I'm trying to go out. You free? You trying to go out tonight? I'm like, girl, yes. What? That ain't nothing to ask me. I was ready to go. I'm already planning in my head about what I'm finna get from the liquor store. Like, yeah, I'm finna go get me some tequila. We finna turn up. We finna get lit because it's your birthday. So I agreed. I didn't have a babysitter that night. So I think I had asked my baby daddy. I think I asked my boyfriend at the time, which was my baby daddy. I think I had asked him, could he watch our son? I'm trying to remember everything clearly. I think I asked him, could he watch our son so I would be able to go out? And y'all, I'm not the type of person to be asking people to watch my kids. Like, if I can't go out, I just can't go out. But for that specific night, I was like, well, you know, I want to go out with Deasia. It's her birthday, why not? So I think I had asked him, could he watch him? But I think he had said he had something to do that night too, so he wasn't able to keep her. But he was like, I can ask my sister if she can watch him for you. And I'm like, okay. So he asked her and she ended up saying yes, because she didn't have anything to do that night. So she ended up saying yes, she will watch him. Cool. So we agreed to meet up to drop him off. I can't remember if I took him to him and then he dropped him off or if I met up, but either way it went. We met up. I met up with her and dropped him off. I asked Deasia what time she wanted me to come over to her house because we had planned on pre-gaming. We had planned on meeting up at her apartment to pre-game before we go out. So, you know, I'm at home getting ready. It's the afternoon. The day is going by. I met up with Deasia around 7, 8 o'clock. So I dropped my son off around 7 o'clock, met up with Deasia right after that. Went to the liquor store, got my little personal bottle, whatever. Went and met up with her, went to her apartment, and we was drinking, talking. She was telling me about the place that we was going out to and what was going on for that night, whatever, all that good stuff. We laughing, kicking and having fun. I'm taking shots. We throwing the shots back to back already, y'all. This is where I messed up. This was my first mistake. Getting fucked up too soon. I got too messed up too freaking soon. Before we even left to go out, I'm already lit, y'all. And that's the thing with me, like every time I drink, well, not now, I done got way better now, but back then I was 22. I was 22 when this happened. Back then I was wild with the bottles when it came to drinking. I could just never just take a couple of shots and just be good. I just overdid it every time, and this was one of them times. So I'm drinking, I'm taking way too many shots than I know I'm supposed to be drinking because I had to drive. Y'all. I still had to drive to the club. or whatever. Cause I think I had told Deasia, I'm like, you know, since it's your birthday, you can drink, do what you do, and I'll drive. But bitch, how are you trying to drive and you getting this messed up? So it's around 8 o'clock, around 8 going on 9. We planning on leaving out. I think we was talking about leaving out like around 10, 11 o'clock, because y'all know that's around the time everybody start leaving to go to the club. So around 10, 11 o'clock, we talking about leaving. The place was like 20 minutes away from Deasia's apartment. I'm so freaking lit by the time we get outside to the car, y'all. But I wasn't to the point where I was just like dumb lit to where I was like blacked out. I could still drive a little bit. That's how we made it to the club, because I could still drive a little bit. So we got in the car. You know, we turned, I'm lit. I'm already feeling myself. Me and Deasia, we talking, Kiki. I turned some music on, turn that Dolph on. If it ain't one thing, it's some motherfucking other. I'm lit, y'all. We lit. We already lit before we even get to the club. So I'm driving. We get there. When I tell y'all, as soon as we got there, I'm already getting out the car stumbling, y'all. I'm already like, ugh. So y'all, I'm exaggerating a little bit. I wasn't that messed up when I got out the car, but Deasia, she was also meeting up with her boyfriend up there. So when we got there, she was up there talking to her boyfriend. I'm in the back like, Deasia, wait on me, I'm coming. So yeah, I wasn't stumbling, but I could feel that I was way too lit. Way too late. Okay, so we went inside the club. So at this time it's around 11:30, probably going on around 12 o'clock. We go inside the club, y'all. It's cool. It's people in there. We peek the scene, see what's going on. Well, I really didn't know anybody up that way. Now, I don't know if I told y'all or not, but at this point, we in the club in a different city than where I stay. None of this happened in the area that I stay in. So all this happened in a whole different city. So we up there, we in the club, peeping the scene or whatever. There's people in there. We still taking shots, y'all. I told Deasia, I'm like, girl, it's your birthday. You know, y'all know how you do it for your birthday. You get super effed up. Even if it's not your birthday, like even if you just with your homegirls or your homeboys, you feel like it's your birthday too, shit. So that was me. But, and y'all, now mind y'all, I dropped my son off earlier that day, right? So I still had to go pick him up from my boyfriend's sister, because the plan wasn't for her to keep him all night. So I still had to go back and pick him up that same night. And I'm already this lit. So we got to the club. I'm drinking some more, y'all. I know. I was being so irresponsible this night. I was not thinking in my right mind. I was just being dumb, young, just wanted to have fun. But I learned my lesson now, y'all, and yeah. But yeah, back to the story. So I'm in there. I'm still drinking some more. And so we didn't end up leaving until we left at around 2, because the crazy part, now I'm about to get to the good part, y'all. I'm about to get to all the juiciness. We left the club around 2. So let's fast forward through the night. We getting ready to leave. Deasia go outside, her boyfriend go outside, I go outside. At this point, y'all, I'm throwed. I should not be driving at all. I should not be trying to go pick up my 3-month-old baby. I shouldn't have been doing it, but I did. So y'all, we leaving the club. Deasia, she chopping it up with her boyfriend. She talking to her boyfriend. She ain't really paying attention to what I got going on for real. At this point, I'm stumbling even more. I really can't see. Like, I really feel like I'm about to pass out. I knew I should not have got behind that wheel, but I did, y'all. So we get ready to leave. I get in my car. You know, I wrap it up with Deasia because I told her. So at this point, y'all, it's about 2 o'clock, right? It's about 2 o'clock. I wrap it up with Deasia because I'm like, I still got to go pick up my son. You know, I don't want to leave him with the babysitter too long all night. So I got to go. So I wrap it up with her and I leave to go pick up my son. I'm driving, y'all. I can barely freaking see. It's nighttime. It's dark. I'm drunk. as hell. At this point, I'm past drunk. Like, I'm drunk as hell. I can barely see. I met up with the sister at McDonald's to get my son. Me and my son, we getting ready to head to my boyfriend's house. His house was literally about 10 minutes away from where we was at. So I pull up to McDonald's. She's already there. The sister is there with my son. She waiting on me to get there. I can tell by the look on her face, she knew I was messed up. I don't know if I think it's because she probably didn't know, like, I don't know. It was probably a weird situation for her. She probably didn't want to say nothing. But I could tell by the look on her face, she knew I was too freaking messed up to be driving. But I ended up picking up my son, put him in the car, told her bye, told her thank you or whatever. And so this is where the crazy part start, y'all. This is where the crazy part start, y'all. Pay attention and listen. So I got my son in the car. We on the way to my boyfriend's house. I called my boyfriend on the phone. I can't remember the reason. I can't remember what made me call him. I think it was because I just wanted to, I think I was letting him know that we was on the way or something like that. So I'm on the phone talking to my boyfriend, y'all. Driving, can barely see. He knew, I think he heard it in my voice that I was messed up. So he was just basically saying on the phone, drive safe, get here safe, and, you know, don't drive too fast and all that good stuff. And then, so, y'all, this is crazy because this is the last thing I remember. The last thing I remember was me driving, talking to him on the phone, and then the next thing I know, y'all, I'm waking up at a stoplight, at a red light, and police is surrounding my car, banging on my door, talking about, get out the car. No. He wasn't banging on the car because he had the door already open. So the door was already open, and he's standing at the door yelling at me, talking about, get out the car, get out the car. I'm waking up so freaking confused, y'all. Like, what in the world is going on? I got out the car, and they told me, they was like, go stand over there, because they was about to make me do the little sober test where you walk back and forth. When I tell y'all, I tried so hard to act like I wasn't drunk. They knew, I knew. Bitch, we all knew. You messed up. Stop playing. Yeah, I was trying to walk straight, but no, it wasn't happening. I was drunk. They caught me. You caught, bitch. So while I was doing that test, they were searching my car. I think they had found like a little, I had like a little small amount of liquor still left, and I think I had put it in my trunk. That was my third mistake that I did. Like, that was the third dumbest thing I could have did that night. I put the bottle in my trunk. So they found it. And y'all, during this time that they had me outside doing that test, they told me, they was like, if you don't have nobody to come pick up your baby, we're gonna have to take him in. So at that point, y'all, I started bawling out in tears. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God. Like, my life was just over. So I got on the phone with my boyfriend because I called him, because at this point it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I called my boyfriend on the phone because he's literally a minute away from us. So I called him. I tell him what's going on. I'm crying. I'm like, you gotta come get Kobe. They finna lock me up. The police found me at this red light. So he ended up coming to get him. And y'all pretty much know what happened after that. He came and picked up my son. The police, they got me for DUI. They arrested me, and I was out. My ass was grass. Back to the police car, heading to the jail. I had a nerve to ask me, you all right back there? What the f do you think? I'm in the back of your police car, and you gonna have the nerve to ask me, am I okay back here? No, I'm not. This story, low-key, makes me a little bit emotional because it's like every time I think about it, so that night could have went so much worse. It could have took a turn for the worse. Anything could have happened, y'all. We could have got kidnapped. I feel so bad. Every time I think about this, I feel so freaking bad. But it's in the past. It's a lesson learned. But it's just so much stuff could have happened. We could have gotten an accident. I could have wrecked the car because I passed out, so we could have wrecked. we literally could have lost our life that night. So I really, every time I think about this story, y'all, I just thank God. I thank God. I thank God. Because, baby, he brought us out of that still alive, unharmed. But yeah, y'all, that was my first experience time that I had going to jail. That was my first time going to jail, and baby, that was my last time. Jail will never see me no more, as long as I can help it. I think I covered everything in this story. I'm trying to see if I left anything out, anything crazy. Or my parents had found out. My parents found out, y'all, because they nosy. I did not even tell them. They found out because my mom was like, my mom's the type of person, whenever I wasn't at home, she was gonna blow my phone up every second to see where I was at. So I wasn't answering. So she couldn't get me for that weekend. So she was like, she told me that she had looked up the hospitals, and she looked up on the inmate search, and she found me. I'm like, oh my God. And how I ended up getting out, so I wasn't able to get out until that Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which day. But because it was a holiday weekend, I had to wait till the judge got back into the court or whatever. So everybody had pitched in to get out. My parents, my boyfriend, his mom, and then I think he had got a couple of his homeboys. They had all pitched in and came together to get me out and pay what I needed to pay to get out. So yeah, y'all, I was so happy to get out. I was crying, so emotional. But I learned my lesson, y'all, and I definitely do not drink and drive no more. I'm not irresponsible. So yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed the story time. If you made it to the end of this video, y'all, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because I got more stories to tell y'all if y'all care to hear, and more videos coming out. So turn on your notifications so you do not miss anything that I post. And y'all be cool. I love who love me. Bye. I'll FaceTime y'all later.